I hope you feel it encompasses a little bit of everything. I heard the feedback. There's a message you guys can read later from me. Oops. You guys know I think about you daily. This is my work. You guys are you're my boss. I work for you guys. So you'll see a message later you can read. But I wanted to provide a table of contents that from the last one, you'll remember it was really just the key terms. And I included a link. So when you hover over it, the link, basically you'll see that it sends you to the old version, right? So I didn't get rid of the old one. You have access now to it. It will be housed nicely. So for those of you who remember the old guide, it's still there. If you have never seen it, you're new to the course, you didn't know it was available, it's there now, nicely embedded in the new one. And now what you'll see is I've added a little more information on mental health resilience. Just that's been a real big topic given the layoffs, given rejections, given how it just feels like it's getting harder and harder. Here's a tissue, harder and harder to get these jobs. I wanted to, talk about that briefly. I also just provided one quick snapshot on some salary expectations. There is still a whole video on YouTube. I feel like the course in my YouTube is still supposed to help us continue some of these conversations. So I didn't get into like a course of salaries, but I feel like the guide needed some sort of call out given that salary is a big part of our job search, right? Like we're looking for a certain bandwidth, so to speak, and what we're looking for. And then lastly, or not lastly, but the next part was certifications that I added, a nice 4 or 5 pages of that. And then key terminology. Ironically, there's 26 key terms and we're in year 2026. So when I counted it, I thought that was kind of serendipitously funny. Anyways, with that said, you guys can look through some of the details of it as far as the mental health and decompression. I did do a call out. I think this is the one that I've been sharing with you guys, is just the salary and income levels. And it's kind of the best way for me to lately work with all of you in a variety of your interests and skill sets, but it's the easiest way for even you guys to identify yourself. Because when I ask you guys, what do you want to make, whether you're in my masterclass or mentorship, you somehow, it's within these areas and it's within this bandwidth. So I wanted to raise, if you're looking to make a certain level of income, then maybe consider immediately on the right some of these skill sets and how you align. So to me, this is like an easy, quick checkpoint on where you are with your skill set and your expectations of salary. And then if you want more information, I would just point you to the masterclass or the YouTube. So I just, the one page there where folks can quickly share or get some grounding and salary expectation. Now we jump into certifications. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. I'm so excited about this one. To me, this lift, this was painful, guys. I don't think anyone has attempted it because it is a lot of acronyms regarding, oh no, I think some of the language got cut off. I see a little bit of it here, so I may have to, this is good. I need to know. If you guys see any little errors like that, let me know. I just PDF'd it. So now I'm seeing I need to clean that up quickly. But anyways, these are some abbreviations and acronyms you will run into across the industry if you start searching public health jobs, and it starts to throw us. And I feel like a lot, like all of us, I mean, even I considered like, what do? I got the CPH, right? The certification in public health. If you want to take it, here's the exam. But now you guys can have a quick guide reference on, hey, what is this, FEMA course that they cite? What's this IRB stuff? Can I, if I didn't do IRB, what would be transferable skills related to that? What about this Lean Six Sigma I keep saying? Where do I start there? It's like the newest thing. I think you guys were expecting the terms, right? So that's the next page. That's the next section. Get to page 11, 12. Now you get the updated terminology, the new 26 terms, so to speak. Oh, here's another cutoff. Dang it. All right, well, I guess the one that I'll put on the website and I sent to everyone with the recording will not have these little cutoffs, but so far that's the only thing I see, and the page numbers. But yeah, the certifications was the biggest, and software. It's all it's like software and certifications. So it's a mix, and it's not, it's not everything. There will be stuff that I missed, but these are the common ones you guys keep running into. These are also the ones I keep getting a lot of questions on. Is it worth it? Should I get it? How much, how much does it cost? Where do I go? How long does it take? What is that for? Who would hire me if I do that? Is it worth my investment? Right? Like this guide hopefully will start to help you guys get a little bit of grip on what they expect from us and whether it's worth your investment and time to train on it. And then the last section, which starts again on page 12 or so, 11, is these terms. So it's a mix again of focus areas, skill sets, descriptors. The best thing, oh no, I didn't explain the asterisk. I forgot to, oh no, it's right here. Please know any terms, this is like probably the funnest, coolest part of the new guide, is please know any terms that increase likelihood of remote job searching is marked with an asterisk, and roles that increase likelihood of finding jobs and aligning with roles to increase salary have a $sign. And what I really should have said is the $sign is 6 figures and over. So if you want to make 6 figures, which is this green, right? So if you want to make 6 figures and help a company make change and ensure sustainability and informed decision making and all of this great money to be had up here, then you can easily jump to the guide and find the $signs. And then the ones that have asterisk is remote, or the ones that are likely to yield remote job options, right? So you'll notice not all of them are likely to, or it's like remote work, but the ones that I put an asterisk, for some reason, whenever I search them or mentees need help on, hey, where do I look for more remote options? These are the ones I tell them. So that's kind of that was kind of like the nicest update to the guide. My little stars and $signs. All right, that's it, guys. And then the last page, I was going to just disclose information on services. But that's it. That's the unveiling. Questions? Thoughts? I see guide looks great. Table's helpful. Thank you, Georgine. Welcome, by the way. Welcome. I saw you just joined. Yay. You're welcome. Yes. You like the certifications? Yay. I'm so glad. Yes, and I didn't do away with the old ones. So you guys can still, it's building off the old ones. So, now you can just have 2 guides or combine them. You can easily download both and combine them. So you have everything in one file. Yay. I'm so glad. You're welcome. You're welcome. Yes, yes. And the nice thing is this will be free. This will be like the old guide. The old guide had 5,000 downloads, guys. 5,000 downloads. And so I can't wait to hear, like, 50,000 downloads, like whatever. Like you guys, everyone needs this. Like I want your friends, your peers, your colleagues to be like, yeah, that's the guide. Like just here are all the certifications, here's the language, you want to make six figures, here's how you know, like, oh my God, this is what I wanted for you guys. Just something that's, you know, speaking to the sign of the times, like what language is evolving. And you have heard that I've spoken to some about some of this language. Not all of it, but most of it. I think the one I haven't really hit hard on is like data governance. Um, I've been hitting really hard on these lately is learning development and knowledge management, because they both they not only unlock really good job options, right, and remote. That's the beauty of it. But they're both they're a growing space that I hear companies need more and more help with, because it's that. You're welcome. I'm so glad you guys like it. Yes, yes, yes. This is it. This is the future. We're going to keep growing, getting stronger. You guys know I'm here. I'm here on a weekly, on a daily in my DMs. You know, unless I need my breaks and I need to, you know, rest and recover or take care of my kids and myself. But I'm here for you guys. Like you guys, this is my life. You guys are my work. I'm dedicated to you. You guys hired me, and I'm serious when I say you can get hired. And I hope this proves it. Like you guys can get hired. You know, it just takes some sense making, getting serious, putting some pieces together, and just moving on with the sign of the times. Like, you know, just okay, we're calling it belonging and we're not calling it DEI. All right, let's go. But besides that, yay, I'm so glad you guys like it. Yes, yes, the mental health resilience. Yes, the rejections. Oh my God, you guys should come to office hours on Tuesdays. Oh my God, we talk about that pretty much every day or every week. Yes, we've been celebrating folks getting hired, like Nick, who just got a job at Volunteers of America, or Angelique, who also spoke on getting hired at Primera Blue Cross. But we also talk about the hard stuff, like, yeah, you know, overcoming defeat and overcoming just like, you know, getting ghosted, all of it, rejections, all of it. So anyways, I hope that this is something you guys can, you know, count on. I'm here. If you have any questions on this or feedback, happy to hear it. This is for you. So if it doesn't serve you, if you feel like, oh, I wish I had seen something else, or after reflection, you know, or there's certifications that you're like, hey, wait, what about this major one that we should talk about? Oh yeah. You'll notice that I did not include AI. This whole big animal of AI is still too much. I felt like it was too much for the guide. So instead, I would rather to continue the AI conversation, chat GPT, stuff on ATS, like just, you know, more related to you showing up and asking questions. I feel like this is a whole rabbit hole. Like you guys could see, this took a lot of research in itself just to get up to speed with the certifications and the language, to then pull together more information on AI and ChatGPT and best practices. And I don't know, I'll do a video on that. Like I just didn't want to do that. I didn't want to dedicate the guide to that. So, but if you're interested in jobs, at least I could point you to what we're seeing cited for some experience regarding AI. Georgine, do we get to show up to office hours for the masterclass? Yes, it is. There's a link provided, Georgine, and it's in the welcome message. It's in the welcome message, and it is also in your automated email. So you should have gotten it. If you don't find it, let me know. Okay, yeah, you're welcome. All right, everyone. Well, that's it. I will wrap it up. I just really wanted to make it official. The guide is here. Enjoy. Let me know if you have questions. Yes, yes, you're welcome. Okay, all right. Well, thank you, everyone. Thank you for showing up on your Wednesday evening after work, after your long day. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your evening, and I will send the follow-up with the recording and the